What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the tactics that can make you elevate your gameplay on eFootball 24. So, without wasting any time, let's go through it. So, the first thing that we're gonna focus on is the team play style. So, we have 5 different team play styles on eFootball 24. So the first one we have the position game, and we also have the quick counter, which works as something like a counter attack, or whatever how you say it, but it's something like a counter attack. So for me, the best effective two team play styles that you can use is the possession game and quick counter. So why are you using possession game and quick counter? Because when you're playing with a good defender, you need to use quick counter, which is the counter attack. If you're playing with a good attacker, then you're going to need to use the possession game. Why? Because when you're playing with a good defender, the people move through spaces, like your players move through spaces, so you can easily pass the ball through spaces. When you're playing with a good attacker, you need a possession game, because most of your players will be in position and will want to regain back the possession, like in a quick movement. So if you're playing with a good defender, then quick counter. If you're playing with a good attacker, possession game. So another thing that we need to check is moving your players. So if you move your players, and you see, as you can see, like their ratings drop. So you need to press the triangle to change them, but as you can see, it's not working for Haaland. So you're going to need to put him in the center forward, and you're going to change that to with the triangle. So this number 2. Number 3, we're going to look at the offside trap. So this is the most effective tactic that you can use, because most of the time when someone is attacking, your players put him in an offside trap. So most of the time when he's attacking, he's usually offside. That's one thing. He's okay, attack and defense level, okay, this one don't mind it, can leave it on default. But the offside trap, always turn it on. It can help you so that you don't concede a lot of goals, yeah. So moving on to the next one, we're going to be talking about sub tactic. You have a tactic and you have a sub tactic. What is the difference between the two, and how should you use it in the most effective way? So if you use a sub tactic, make sure that you use a sub tactic play style that matches the most points of your manager. For example, I'm playing with Manchester United, and Erik ten Hag has most points on the long ball counter. So I'm going to turn on the long ball counter, because he's the most effective person. His points for long ball counter are much more than any team play style. So I'm going to put that in my sub tactics, so it can balance my tactics. But if you're going to tactics, always use possession game and quick counter. And if you're going to sub tactics, always make sure that you're using the one with the most points on your manager. So with that being said, that's the tactics that can improve your gameplay. Another thing, don't use the same formation as your opponent. So that's a wrap. That's it for today, and please like, subscribe, and share.